Yo, welcome back to Stand Tall, yeah, and Type DTR, Cold Case Records, yeah. Right now we've got J Bravo! Now we've got Bombshell! What? Yeah! Right, they know what's going first, so we're gonna go into this right now. Let's go!
News just in! I've got some news just in. No adjusting your set. Like Russian roulette, there's repercussions for tussling with this femme fatale. I'll raise your heart's BPM, and like Battle Royale, I'll educate you or break you. No entente cordiale. French bars. J Bravo has some emotional cargo that he can't let go. If you took him to a bat cave, he'd get covered in guano. Bravado never saves you when you're incommunicado. See, it's easy to construct rhymes. It's what leads to the punchline that counts when it's crunch time. And you struggle when it comes to constructing the puns. You just jump bar to bar and hope that it stuns. Par for par, draw your own conclusions.
Okay.
Like his reverse versus relapse sounded like someone reciting the dictionary was about as fucking exciting. There's no indicting this fucking shit. When I first met you, I thought you were Matta's care worker. I'm gonna tear you apart like a Viking berserker. You won't be able to show face like a burqa. The whole of the officer circle jerked on your mother. The whole orifice was literally smothered. Time.
Office. Bravo! Office. So I see we're going at it with a fan again. You know them ones that rate everybody in the office except for the one that they just happen to be battling. You must be getting tired of people saying, what the fuck is this doing trying to be an MC? What is that about? Well, for me, the math is very simple. You're up here selling your mouth. And unlike me this year, you've been getting about. You've got bareback experience. But is that supposed to worry me? No, I tried to come up and think and panic about Bombshell, but I just couldn't get past the BO. And this WWE scenario is gonna have your man going through his own hell in a cell, screaming, "What the fuck you doing to Michelle?" Somewhere in the heavens, Peace Soldier will be screaming, "Vengeance!" He's not letting it down that easy. But that's just how we are in the office. We bully each other to work harder, slap each other around like our fathers, like blood, you should have powder. No matter how wacky you think Blue Bear is, always keep your guard up. So with that said, I'm fired up, and I hope you've come with some better bars, love. And don't be bringing that shit about you're gonna rob me of my manhood. That's not gonna work, because, listen. Listen, we got a saying around here, don't watch that. So you can either watch out or watch this, because either way I'ma swing and not miss. Take the alpha from this alfalfa, and now I'm Robin, and you're just Alfred, you're Batman's bitch. Your shit's not original, you're scooping up other people's material like Fat Man, bitch. Listen, I should stop calling you a bitch, because it's an insult to bitches, you know. My New Year's resolution is I'm gonna stop calling bitches hoes. But we got 2 weeks to go, so till then, the shit that goes down will make me look like CDB and you look like J Bravo. No, truth be told, I'm respectful to women on road, but hey, get worried if I battle or marry a girl, because in the ring I'll break her bitch like I'm the worst vet in the world. Chocolate boy, I'll be spinning you so hard you'll be making it twirl. And I'll break a pussy like I'm the worst vet in the world. After I smack my bitch up, tiger style gets ripped up, you get your paws cut off, you best get that stump stitched up. And I kill a cow like I'm the worst vet in the world. Got any last moves?
And that's over. Yeah, make sure I'm doing that, yeah.
farce. Your bars are all farce. The truth is sparse. You're just stooping to provoke some measures that pleasure the lowest common denominator, which demonstrates the desperation of your situation. Your jokes are cornier than a can of sweet corn rolling through a cornfield in a windstorm. Your chat-up lines are just as poor form. He's like, baby, you're so fruity, you could be one of my 5 a day.
Yes!
Girl, you ain't fat. You're just glandular. Yeah. I respect the effort, and God loves a try, but I'm not God. Now, speaking of seeking attention, we have to mention your setter Oxjam. That had me pained, fam. I have seen closer restraining orders than the distance between you and your fans. Severe. He persevered, he adhered to his set, he appealed for them to come near, but the longer he played, the quicker they disappeared. Even Dr. Vog legged it to the bus. You were begging it so hard, Anton Murphy was begging for his beg back. You're just too whack to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. You're begging so much. You're on parole for your touching children in a process. Round 2.
Well, discount Barbie's going for hers tonight. And we have to keep it real. You know when they say a woman can only get so far based on her looks? You definitely got this far based on your skills. But listen, you ain't icicle, you ice pot, so chill, miss freeze, stop. And I think you need to get that ghostwriter back in your team because on your own you're coming up with weak raps. And nah, you're not Chris. I wouldn't touch crutches if you shot me in both kneecaps. And the award for the scariest Halloween costume goes to Bombshell, who came as albino Little Wayne. If the Predator was Villain's baby mother, I mean, no, you look. Listen, no, fuck that, right? No, you look like a Rastafarian corpse. I'm not lying. Fuck that. Fuck that. No, fuck that. No, you looked like Skeleton Lion. Any moment, yeah, I thought she was gonna go, He-Man! Pussy or wait a minute! So as you can see, this isn't another platform for you to spit that hoodoo, voodoo, doo-doo, you do. I'm like Yogi Bear when the camera's off, I'm bully boo-boo. You came to stand tall in whiteface, girl, you're bamboozled. Look, I don't know who thought I was gonna get bubble toilet trouble from this shaggy hair witch. Girl, you can kick your spells, take you whither, hither, yonder bullshit somewhere else.
The first time I did stand tall, I took a big kill. The second time I wasn't primed, so I've slid further downhill. Which is not your fault, you were just here when I arrived. I've swum against the tide before, I won't drown, I'll survive. Well, I've heard train announcers with more presence on the mic than this prick. Which is ironic because he lists his work for the office as announcer. Announcer. Like, was there no space empty for another MC? Was there no room for like a fucking producer? They had no use for you? You weren't tough enough to be security? A promoter would be a bit too much of a promotion. Plus there's no notion that you create the kind of commotion that would have fans clamouring and showing devotion. You'd cause bare damage as manager. So given those parameters, announcer. Yeah, give him an ounce. He'll take it pounding. Now I've done my research. Is there any career path that this guy hasn't tried? You're like a hang glider. The more often you change direction, the further down you fly. Even your album review said you send out mixed messages. Now, how can you make right with this? Like ice cream vans in the winter, it's some obvious fronting. When you go in front, confrontational, it is some obvious fronting. You're just far too polite. Your writing is blighted. You're like, I'm going to call him an ugly cunt. That's all right. It makes it hard for the audience to whet their appetite. So, time.
Bravo, office. Yeah, that was really shit. But in a nice way, of course. Nah, it's gonna fuck up. It's gonna get fucked up for you because I'm gonna murk you so hard it's gonna get past your curfew. I'm gonna run out of ways to kill you in English and gonna have to fuck you up in Urdu. Basically what that meant is somebody gonna get the hurt real bad. The shit might turn you insane, even worse, Mars. Fuck that, guess what? Well, guess what? I'm from Bruce Leeds, so you feel free to call me Chinese or Blackanese, but I guarantee after this you'll call me Smacker Whack Rappanese, cause your bars are so peaked that they're peaking, and they're so bland that they're Beijing. I mean, do you go everywhere looking like X-Men working class? You look like Rogue after the Juggernaut kicked her ass. I mean, you kind of switched it up tonight with your gitchy gitchy ya ya lady marmite, but come on now. Did you really think you had the body back tonight? Listen, son, I'm a master, classic guy in a class of... Sorry. I'm a master, classic guy in a class of my own. What class exactly? Well, that's classified. You're in danger because you've not fired and your gas is high. Someone give this dummy a pacifier. The last thing she might hear before she blacks out is shut up and drive. Time.
Make some noise! Listen, we're gonna go to the judges, but big up Bombshell, J Bravo, and Time Stand, yeah?
Yo, it's your platform, Stand Tall Clash 8. Bravo against Bombshell. Bravo took it. Big up to Bombshell, big up to Bravo.
Yo, definitely just hush media, no ego. All three to J Bravo, but Bombshell was very close. Big up both of them.
GEE, Hush Media. I'm going to give it 2-1 to J Bravo. I think Bombshell took the first, but then the second two was J Bravo.
Yeah. Yo, so crowd, what do you think? That right? Yo, J Bravo's winner. Let's go.
Take a look at this here. Niggas wish for death, scared of life. I used to feel tired of it. Stare at knives, only live for this, so prepare the mic. I unload like Stallone, desert strike, hunger pains, ghetto life. One size fits us all. Does that make sense to all? See what I mean? Everyone on the scene needs the green, cash or smoke, from teens to the old. Try have faith that God will provide. Hard to believe when man that kills survive. All this, I've not a pot to piss. Trapped like Joseph, hoping things will change. All I can do is dream. Last night I cried like as yet, but there was no love, that's why I wept. Losing friends, some die, some betray. Some find gold tickets and move away. Must be my destiny, I'm here to stay.